Um, alright, what's up everyone? This is my be a voice review or something, I don't really give a shit. Today we're gonna do a QWERTY, uh, QWERTY piano guide. So this is gonna be pretty much a guide where I will explain how improvisation works, how jumping like chords jumps, different kinds of arpeggios maybe you could practice. Um, and by the way, thank you for the 115 subscribers I have. It's a little bit hard to get some more time. It's a little bit hard to get some YouTubers on here to start getting a little bit of a success. I'm still a little I'm still a little YouTuber, but I hope y'all can just continue subscribing. It will help a lot. So alright, let's start. So number one, we're gonna talk about arpeggios. Now, some people call it scales, some people don't. Now the difference between scales and arpeggios or glidus, I don't know, I don't remember the name correctly. Um, it's like when people do those. Now those are called scales. I call them the staircases or the arpeggios. Pretty much is just my main time. So how you gotta do it? It's pretty simple. You see the chords. If you do 4/8, it does this, right? Good sound. You add Q. There's a good sound. And if you add, you get it. Now, right now I'm using my ghosty keyboard, sorry. Uh, so like pretty much, you're just gonna do like you're gonna do chord by chord. Now, as you can see, there's at least when you do 4/6/8, this one, there is only one space between each chord. So see, one, one, one. No, sorry, this one's gonna be two because you cannot do. It's not gonna work. So one, 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 two right here, and Q one. So that's one, 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 one. No, sorry, over here two. Oh, I cannot count. I'm sorry, boys. So one, one. No, sorry, two, one, 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 two, one. Now, pretty much, you're gonna practice these. Now, if you want to do like the other arpeggios, so okay, let me show you pretty much the three principles. This one, or you can do this. Some people also do this. Hold up, I'm not sure. Also that one, but I prefer this. Now, you also need to alternate sometimes. Instead of always doing XCB, you can go like this. So example. So yeah, that goes saying back to where I was. 5, 7, 9. And then there's these. Now, if you want to practice them, you could like do it interstellar. Pretty much just. You see the just like this. You could practice those, or you can just since if you're already advanced, you could also do like this. Or this. If you're already used to those, try adding, melody to it. For example, I'm not good at those. Let me just create a melody. Like example this. Now pretty much arpeggios is quite easy. If you just get the hang of it and the finger placement, good, and you're fine to go. Now, let's go into let's see. Now I'm going to chord jumping. Now chord jumping. Um, it's pretty simple. Chord jump. So example this. You might have seen me do those before. Those can be very useful. Example for garage. You know the rest. Now you can use it in any song if you want. By improvisation, of course. Example, let's do again. Just stutter. Instead of always doing this, you could go like. So you see, pretty much jumping. I mean, the way I play is always improvise. So I can make it as changed as I could. Now, chord jumping. If you're not good with it, practice. You practice. I mean, if you're two keyboard, practice these one hand. Now I'm on one keyboard, so pretty much to me I do. I could do this one hand, or this one hand, or this one hand. I could do this, but it depends on which song to me, because I play like like a weird way style. You know what I mean? So pretty much, what you gotta do is if you're with one keyboard, pretty much you can practice those. Now when you get the hang of it, you can start doing some bigger ones. So example, instead of going to this, you go to or pretty much like there's bigger ones. Pretty much oh god. Oh, sorry if you hear some Discord notifications. My friends keep yapping, but pretty much when you're very good at jumping, pretty much just use them in some songs. Example like my his theme, you could go like okay. So pretty much just, or you could just do like in faded. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. There's multiple uh ways of jumping, like these, or these, or these. But I'll just show you them later on. So like I was saying, for these, for faded example, uh, now keep in mind when you do those, you need to keep your rhythm. The bass rhythm, example, for faded is. So That's number one of chord jumping. Number two, these. Now you could use them in any song once again. Example, let's see. Oh yeah, I guess in Tao. So in Tao, normally see you do it like this, in that one part. But you could also go like this. Now those are less used. Those uh like you don't really need to use them. Uh, so I don't really suggest you use them, but if you like them, you can go ahead. It's your choice. Um, so that's gonna be chord jumping. Okay, now next up, here's gonna be the guide of finger placement. Now if you're on one keyboard, I suggest that you do one side. Right hand is gonna be right side. Left hand is gonna be left side. Example. One hand, one hand. If you're on two keyboards, so you're probably gonna want to. I mean, I'm not a specialist in two keyboards, so my teacher that I have has two keyboards, so I know what it is. So pretty much, you're gonna have one keyboard for your bass. For example, these. Now, being with two keyboard is harder because you need to learn one hand arpeggios. Example, they do this one fucking hand. No, let me say this. What I mean by arpeggios. They can do this while, you know, having like a melody, so pretty much. I'm not really good at those. But they do this sometimes with one hand. They can do this one hand with one hand. Pretty much, it requires more skills. Now, if you're on two keyboards, a good luck to you, because I cannot do it. Though I will probably try to learn it soon when I can. So like I was saying, one hand for one keyboard. One side, one side. Now if your song like Invade requires shifting, you can use your pinky for shift, or if you're not really like if you're not comfortable with shift, you can use enter. Now in my demos from yesterday, I use enter key because the shift was a little bit too far. So pretty much. So it's pretty. Hold up. I'm just gonna go to another map just real quick because I don't want to be bothered. Uh, all right. So like I was saying, pretty much you can use the enter key as much as you want. You can use the shift. So pretty much it's quite simple. Though if you can't really do it, you can private DM me if you have my Discord or anything. Also, I forgot to mention, please just join my Discord server because we do a bunch of things on it. We have a bunch of channels that you might like and all. So please feel free to join. I'll put it in the description or in the comments, whatever. You'll see for yourself. So pretty much that's finger placement. Now I'm gonna do all right. We're gonna show note binds. Not note binds made for Qwerty. Qwerty players sometimes cannot do like chords with they're like, oh, how do you do chords with a capital letter on it? Now it's pretty simple. Either you have like you can have some note binds, or you're a master giga chat at shifting, and you have no problem. No, I'm not. I'm not good at shifting. I seem manually, but yeah. So you know, just that's just for just normal. Now let me show you what no binds do. Now we got major. Now this is just normal. Minor. Now as you can see, these changed. That means that now instead of doing B, this is B. And now you see the difference. Now you can play pieces on minor. Though um you could do it I guess. But you know, to me I'm not like a big fan. Uh of minor. Now I'm gonna do fragrant. Now fragrant is just a type of no bind that can be used for pieces. Example like celestial opus. Now pretty much just overall, no binds are made for um they're made to be able to be playing MIDI things. Example, I will show you I'll do like a third movement remix. Hold up, sorry. Now with no binds, third movement. Now if I can show you. See, and I'm not pressing shift. So pretty much the no binds are very useful. Now let me change the font for this because now this is pretty much now I think you've probably understood what no binds is. Now let's jump into improvisation. Now this is probably one of the most interesting parts because I always improvise, so pretty much it's not original. Besides the Reclaim of a Dream I did a bunch like a long time ago, a little bit. I tried to just doing that as sheet goes. Though I don't use sheets. Some people say, "Oh, you use sheets." I don't really. It's just based off memory because I have photographic memory. So now let me show you let's see. Let me show you an example of improvisation. Now everybody know in the coffin dance sheet, it goes like this. Oh, no, sorry. No, sorry. me show you West improvisation. Now I'm gonna change it completely. Now this is what you call improvisation. Improvisation is probably already know, but if you don't know, it's let's say example drama class, alright? When you gotta go on stage, you gotta improvise, right? For your for your script and that shit. Pretty much, it's the same thing, though it's for music theory. Now I don't know what music theory it is because I never really studied. Though between these 2 years of virtual, around 2 years of virtual, virtual experience, I've learned that improvisation is probably one of the best things to do. Now, pretty much, you can change it. You can create your own part. Example, I'll do let's do like no game, no life, and I will create a part. Sorry if there's ghosting, I'm using my ghost keyboard. Now see, I've created a part that does not exist normally. That's called improvisation. Now, if you want to learn about it, play the song by feeling. Example, I'm gonna play instead about how I feel right now. Let's say. Now, here, that's how let's see, play it by feeling. Play songs by feeling. Though some of you read sheets. Now, I cannot read sheets. Reading sheets can be very good. You can learn by sheets, master sight reading. Now, my sight reading skills are absolutely disgusting, so I always improvise. It's pretty simple. Create is the word appropriate for improvisation. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Uh, Now I'm back. So pretty much, like I was saying, create is the appropriate word for improvisation. Now, like I was saying, people that plays with sight reading, you can do your own thing, but sometimes try to change it up. You know, I mean, if you don't want to, it's fine. Though this is a beginner, this is for, oh, I guess for a beginner. The basics. So pretty much people sight read. So let's say, there you go. Now they're gonna go like. Now that was easy for me to read because I'm just gonna spam it. Now we're gonna go ahead to the last thing for piano and beginner guys. It will probably be bass rhythm. Now bass rhythm. People like if you don't know what it is, you might have heard people talk about it. Bass rhythm is pretty much the bass of a song. Example faded. It's 6, 4, 8, 5. That's the bass rhythm. Oh, sorry. There's also one last thing that's gonna be pretty quick. Now, pretty much. Look at it. Okay. 4, 8, or 1, 5. Now you can see this is the bass, bass line. Sorry, non-bass rhythm. Bass rhythm is pretty much bass rhythm will be pretty much simple. What's the rhythm? It's this. Example for my his team, the sorry, the rhythm is gonna be this. Now watch this. As you can see, I respected the bass rhythm. So, this is probably going to be... Oh, my t-shirt is here. Shout out to this man right here. Please subscribe to him. He's the GOAT. He's probably the global top one. So pretty much, this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. And I hope that y'all learn more on this because I've seen a lot of people ask me if they could be my like my students. I already have about 10 students, though I can get some more, but pretty much it's quite simple. Just try to rely on what I said before about jumping and this. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention for what the last thing before we go away is don't spam a lot. It's not good. Won't play play with your heart. You know what I mean? It's like your heart is on the line. Now, thank you for watching, and I hope anybody who watches this learns more. See ya.